Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's take a look at Vechain. What is happening with Vechain? That is a question that a lot of people have on their mind, and I get insane amount of comments coming in almost every other day about Vechain. People asking, why is Vechain not pumping? Why is Vechain not moving like we've expected, after a Coinbase listing? So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We're going to be talking about everything Vechain. You guys know that over the past 3 days, the market has really been heating up quite a bit. We're seeing a lot of gains being made, but altcoins still, if we're looking at it on the 7-day time frame, majority of the altcoins are still up about 1%, 2%, 3%. Not those crazy type of gains, but some projects are killing it right now. But we're going to be taking a look at Vechain right now to be exact. So let's see what is happening. So if we're looking at the price of Vechain right now, currently sitting at 1.65 cents, up 2.4% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's down about 0.5% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, $1.2 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 36.5 million. So, we're seeing the market cap holding above that $1 billion market cap, which is a good thing, of course, but we're not seeing the explosive types of moves that, we usually do tend to see, which is called Coinbase effect. Because if we're looking at the markets, you guys can see this for yourself. Coinbase has now been updated, not only on CoinGecko but on CoinMarketCap too, so you can now purchase Vechain on Coinbase. But we haven't really seen that effect take into play for Vechain as of yet, and I'm going to share my personal thoughts as to why that's the case. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But of course, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So you can see this for yourself. Vechain posted this tweet. I just wanted to go over this. It says, we're excited to be teaming up with Reflexivity Research to conduct bi-monthly research to cover upgrades, developments, and network activity within the Vechain ecosystem. Covered through both Reflexivity platform and our own, we hope to helping open new avenues of awareness around our sustainability, enterprise, and developer work. You can catch their first report here. So this is quite interesting. If you are a Vechain supporter, I would strongly encourage you guys to go take a look at this. But now let's take a look at the price. That is what everyone is here for. I'm going to share my personal thoughts as to why we haven't seen those explosive types of moves that, if we're going 2 years or 3 years back in time, when a Coinbase announcement came about, we saw some insane price action. But that's not what is happening right now with Vechain. You can see this for yourself. We, of course, did react to that announcement, did go up to almost 1.9 cents, but after that, we never really managed to see more continuation towards the upside, especially above this 2 cents level of resistance, which you guys know how important this level of resistance is. I've discussed this on my channel countless of times, and you can see this for yourself. Last time the price of Vechain was even retesting this resistance, of course, now is back on July 26th of this year. So pretty much, if we're looking at the bigger picture, guys, Vechain is still really low in terms of its price compared to its all-time high, because its all-time high, it was able to reach 24 cents. I don't know what this chart right here is reflecting. There is a glitch happening, but anyhow, so let's take a look at the price right now. So we're just looking at the shorter time frame. Like I said, there is a glitch. Vechain's all-time high was above 23 cents. You can see this for yourself. Where is it? Let's go overview. You will be able to see this. I will update the charts later on, but 28 cents was its all-time highs. So considering an all-time high of 28 cents, we're pretty much at 1.6 cents. So that is quite a substantial decrease. But remember, we have just I would say this is just the start to slowly but surely entering the bull zone. Of course, Bitcoin has been in a bull market for quite some time, in my opinion. I've said this to you guys before, but as far as altcoins are concerned, I think slowly we are entering an altcoin season. So, these are some factors that we need to keep in mind. People are going to forget that Vechain is no different than any other altcoin. People will point fingers at only Vechain, and I've seen that it happen quite a bit. They don't understand that majority of the markets are down quite substantially from its previous all-time highs. Vechain is no exception, but a lot is happening for the ecosystem itself. Right now, one thing that I want you guys to be paying very close attention to is this: Bitcoin price. Bitcoin is once again outpacing the entire market. Of course, excuse me, I'm still under the weather a little bit, but going back to what I said, Bitcoin is outpacing, the overall cryptocurrency market, because now we're seeing a lot of ETF talks happening. Now, a lot of rumors that, the ETF could be approved. Some people are even saying this year. So, that is causing the dominance index to literally moon. And this shows that about 52.5% of the circulating money that is in the cryptocurrency market is only in Bitcoin, and that really shows how much Bitcoin has momentum as of now, and this could carry on. So altcoins are still lagging behind, and look what happened with Solana. Popped out. It was in a massive accumulation zone, popped out. And there's a lot of other altcoins that are in a similar pattern. We've seen Chainlink also slowly but surely trying to break out, but this is what's going to happen. Not every coin pumps up at the same time unless we have a massive altcoin season. But, in my opinion, Vechain, now that it's being listed on Coinbase, yes, it has not seen that Coinbase effect. Yeah, let's go back to that. So, people are talking about, that Coinbase effect, how it did not play out for Vechain. But let's be honest, guys, we haven't really seen that happen for quite a long time. Last time when this was happening was a bull market of last time, and of course leading up to the bull market, that's when Coinbase listing and Coinbase effect was really in play. I think it has kind of cooled down. People are kind of walking away from that Coinbase hype in terms of like that pump that people wait for. Maybe if we were in a bull market, it would have been a different story, but that is my overall analysis. But I think, as I've mentioned to you guys before countless of times, I think Vechain will have its time. We've pretty much been consolidating since May, like majority of the projects in the space. We pretty much consolidated within this range, but of course we broke below this level of support back on June, and we've been having a really hard time breaking past that level of resistance, and how important that level of resistance is. But I think that before the year of 2023 comes to an end, we could be retesting the 2.0 to 2.5 cents levels, and potentially if the altcoin season really does start, or ETF were to be approved, we could see some price action. And I'm very confident that Vechain will make a recovery, especially considering what developments they're making, how they're solving a real world use case, and having a working product, which is the biggest thing out of everything. And, you'd be surprised how many people are on the sidelines and how many people are quietly accumulating Vechain right now, because months later to come, I'm very confident people are going to be looking at Vechain's price around here and saying, Vechain sure was quite cheap around that range. But, as far as now this is the question that a lot of people might ask: when does FOMO begin? I don't think FOMO begins until we reach 3.3 cents, and that is almost a double from where we're currently at. If I were to bring out the measuring tool, that is a move of about 105%. So that is where, I would think the FOMO will kick in. And as when markets heat up, things can move up quite fast, because look, at the beginning of the year, we were exactly where we're at now. And you can see we almost made our way back up to that resistance. So you can really see markets can move up quite fast. So the people that are accumulating right now, that have patience, that are diversifying their portfolio, kudos to you guys. Do make an exit strategy in place. I think, next year is going to be a really, really good year for the entire space. And of course, peak should be sometime in 2025. But if this ETF were to be approved, I think things will literally change completely. And I think this could be the biggest bull cycle that we have ever seen. But let me know down below what you guys think right now. What are your overall thoughts on this? And with that said, I will see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.